Welcome on, people. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. All right. All right. ASO's in, and let's have a good look. All right. So I'm going to kick off. So welcome, family, again. Let's go straight to where we are. So again, without further ado, let's get back to what we're looking at. So currently we're holding in this area. Now, Bitcoin has been making its way up. As I said, it hasn't reached my algorithmic area point that I'm looking at on the order book, which is 46864. I mean, if you remove the 0.04, you might as well call it 46. So exactly $46,000, 864 is the exact price area I'm looking at. All right. Now the price is in this area here. And again, any day now, we're going to know for sure what's going on. If we get this close above this area, so above $47,250, then we definitely are going to be pushing ourselves for a very good long. All right. So I'm watching out. Be prepared, guys. I mean, there are multiple areas we could use, this being the major one, because it's been around for the longest. Now, I know if you wanted to, you could use this area of demand here, and it will still make sense as to what we're discussing. Okay. Back up to about 50. All right. You could use the area that was just above that too. I mean, there are many areas here that you could use. I mean, even getting back up to here at 55. All right. So right now, what we're looking for as investors and traders is our opportunity. So whether it's a long or a short is not really my concern. Crypto is always going to make its way back up for sure. So at the moment here, what I'm looking for is, here we go. There we are. So from this point right here, I'm looking for the price to get back to about 46.86, this algorithmic area here. On the H4 now, so now it's a bit more clear as to what the price is doing. If we watch this supply zone very carefully, the largest supply zone of the week, or the first supply zone of the week, okay, minus the start of the day is here. And the price gave us a short-term short from here. We've had a strong break above, and now we've had a return to the other side with the price leaning towards going long, which lets us know that the market is heavily on the demand side. All right. Now, when we approach this point right here, I really want to see what happens. But now, one thing I would say, guys, whether it's a long or a short that we're going to be taking, all right, one thing I would say is that now the market is giving us a clearer view. When we get here, how the price behaves, we have quite a short range for us to know what to do. For example, if the price was to shoot down right here and break beneath this supply and reuse it for what it's supposed to be, which is a selling area, then we should be looking for some sort of short. And then the second and major confirmation from the H4 anyway would be the fact that we have this break of this demand zone here. So we have two areas that are very easy and quick to be able to adjust to know that, okay, this is possibly where we're going for a short. On the other hand, on the reverse way, looking for the bullish side of the market for a bullish continuation, what we really are looking for is just a very strong close above here. And we're only about $500, which is hardly anything away from that. So a break above here and a touchback on the other side of the algorithmic price point that I'm looking at would give us this move right here. And from here, I'm expecting to see a very good long back up to the 50K. And that would be a very good entry for us to go for a trade. So at the moment, Bitcoin is looking up. The bull market seems to be pulling back really nice. All right. Let's look at XRP. So XRP, guys, if you took that trade, it was a fantastic trade. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't take it myself. I was busy annotating. I should have just taken it myself, but I was too busy involved in the charts just analyzing. If you're a trader, you know exactly what I mean. So this supply zone here, we had a very strong break above on the H1. The price rested on here and provided a very good area of a flip from supply to demand. We had a good strong push here, which entered into algorithmic price point, came back right here, and on the 15-minute, we had the entry right here. So this was a perfect entry, guys, right in here. Price got into this area, stop loss would have been beneath, and the rest is history. So this is a really, really good trade. And again, trading this, I mean, with a penny trade, which is basically what this is, if you had a stop loss of even beneath this whole H1 area, you wouldn't be going past £11 or $11 for the trade. And if you had held on to this, at least you would have had a good $80. So a 1 to 8 risk to reward, for just a quick intraday trade is not bad at all. And again, as I said to you guys with Ripple is not done at all. There is another long that needs to go on this journey, which is right back to 110. Okay, and as I said, once we get here, we can be able to decide what happens next. Either we're going to get the break above. As I was saying yesterday, there is a liquidity gap at 33 cents. We might see the price just reverse on us. At the moment, there's so many fundamental issues going on around the world, especially with America, to do the Federal Reserve and inflation and different things that are going on, which, we've seen a lot of market manipulation, and I don't believe that is done just yet. So I would say to you guys, definitely, please keep your eyes peeled. I'm not going to try to be too, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to try to be too adventurous until I see proper confirmation as a technical trader with the price. I'm going to take it as it comes, but from what I'm seeing, I think we're definitely bullish. All right, now let's have a look at Ethereum. All right, now Ethereum, I actually have the marking already. So, okay, here we go, guys. So checking back on Ethereum, guys, we have it. So now it's time for us to go for the next trade. Okay, the price stayed in this H4 area. Now we've had the break that we wanted, which is right on this candle. So about 8 hours ago, the price is broken above here very cleanly. So we can use this same H4 area for a really good trade. So I am expecting a pullback very soon, somewhere within this area. I'm expecting a pullback to run about here. And then after we can go for a short. Now that we see this, let's look at the D1 structure. Now the H4 structure has failed now. So we're really back on the bullish side of this market for sure. All right. I mean, the day is going to definitely close. The H4 has already closed, but now we're getting towards here. So the next real area of where the price could potentially reverse from or have a bit of struggle to get past would be around about 33. So right now we're about just over $100 away, somewhere around this region, and walk towards 34. Once the price breaks past here, okay, guys, we should be expecting the price really to be going straight to 4K. So I'm expecting a 4K Ethereum very soon, guys. I really want to see this happen. I know what I've said about the lows, and I haven't changed my mind about that. And as I said to you, there's many different ways the price could do that. We could see the price literally return, do the whole bull run, get to 10K, maybe even 20, crash down some other time and then come back. Or the price may get into these areas instead of taking the all-time high reverse. We don't know completely yet. Literally take every day as it comes, have a long-term view in mind. This is what I'm doing myself, keeping my mind on the long term instead of the short. No pun intended. But with Ethereum here, I do see the structure of price. And that's why I said to you guys, I wouldn't have taken this trade, this demand zone that we had here. Now, so my students will understand exactly what this order block means, why it's the way it is, and what this means. But, for those of you who are not too familiar with trading or are not around us to know what we say and what we talk about, and, usually in our sessions, this area right here is a very specific demand zone. There are many demand zones that can form. Demand is and supply is created every second, every millisecond even. But this area here, if the price had broken beneath here, then we would have had a really great trade on the short side. But this specific zone, I'm never going to get rid of it, because if the price ever pulled back one day and broke beneath here, this would be a very, very good trade for some good targets on the short side. So I'm not keeping that out of mind. I would say to you guys that keep your eyes peeled. All right, for now, we're still bullish. Again, if Bitcoin does close above, now Bitcoin has slowed down compared to other cryptos. It's not moving as much in the range. Like, I mean, today the price has really done not that much, About, let's see, move my head out of the way. We have about, I would say 140. So we have about $1,400 worth of a movement so far. That's all, which is not much in comparison to the price of Bitcoin. All right, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm going to let the price be the price and see what happens. Okay. Let's see what happens when the market gets to where it needs to get to. And I'll be hoping for some really good moves. So right now, my plays are more towards continuation. Ripple's caught my eye, and now it's really hit the first target, which was this set of 2 highs right here. We've just reached it right now. So that might trigger a little bit of a reversal. Again, if there's some sort of pullback that Ripple can provide to us, I mean, I doubt it will get beneath 84, but if it can get back here, that would be great. It's already broken past quite a few zones. So might be just one of those ones where you have to find your way and get in. Okay, but really, we have a really good trade on our hands with Ripple. And there's still chance to get in. There's another, 20 cents on the price at least to go. Okay, 18 to 20 cents back on the price, and then we can see what the price will do from there. Now, it is approaching a little tiny area, which it may be insignificant to the eyes, but it's still an area of supply that the price used in this pursuit to go for, the short. So this is where it is. It's a very tiny range. And if I go right here, is a range that sits of about 8 cents. So a break above here, then that would be another entry that we can go for. Now Ripple's just spiked into that area. So if it continues going past there, then I can suggest an entry on Ripple to be fair right now, which would be a break above here and a return back on the other side. Now the return, most likely the price will spike into this demand zone because although it's a 5-minute zone, it's quite a large one. Okay, I expect it to stay here. I wouldn't expect the price to dip down to this demand zone because supply right here is acted as demand for now. So something along the lines of this will be good. A break above here, and then after from here, we should be looking for the long. So I'm really poised to see what the price is gonna do. So keep your eyes peeled, guys, and let's see what happens here with the price. All right, and I think this will be a short one because there isn't much to say. Keep our eyes peeled. Are there any questions at all? I don't see any questions. So if there are no questions, then what I will do is I'll catch up with you guys in the next stream. Blessings to you all, and Money Max, and I'm out. Take care.